Yo, 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 yo. What's rocking? What's cracking? What's up? You rocking with your boy, the sinister minister, the thinking deacon, the Rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chicken's last rights, the preacher's grandson. And I'm here and I'm rocking with my dog, Roof. Y'all know who it is. It's T. Satellite Bills. What's cracking?
What's happening with you?
I don't know if y'all on TikTok can hear my co-host, but we gonna do the best that we can to, I'm still trying to figure out how to multi-stream TikTok to the rest of my accounts. But until then, we gonna do it the old school way. But right now, we want to let you know that you rocking with the hottest podcast show in the
world, baby.
And that's the Fatcat Show Network, VIP Lounge. But anyway, we gonna get into our show today. And I thought about this topic. It was very, 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 very interesting topic because I saw the video on Keke Palmer and her boyfriend Darius Jackson and the district, and I guess it was a lot of backlash on both of them. Number one, for Keke Palmer for wearing what she did, being a new mother and wearing something so revealing. And a lot of people gave her backlash on that. Then they gave Darius Jackson backlash on, I guess, ridiculing her online for what she was wearing. And we know they are a young couple, so young couples are
but they ain't that young though.
I'm just saying they're gonna make mistakes. They in their 20s though.
I know that ain't young.
But still, man, it's still in that type of thing. But I'm just saying, our topic today is, what is your definition of being disrespectful? What is crossing the line with you as far as disrespect? And those that may be listening right now, and if you want to call in, that number once again is 646-564-9728. Press that 1 if you want to be heard. This is a live show, so y'all definitely can call in, man. What is disrespectful to you, man? What?
I don't know. You know what? I can't. You can't cuss at me.
Yeah.
Just to swear at me? Oh no.
Oh,
very disrespectful. Getting loud. Somebody getting loud. You know, if I'm talking about relationship wise.
Right.
We don't even have to be in a relationship for you to cuss at me and get loud with me.
Right.
For me to say, you being disrespectful.
Right.
But I think it's all about how you let people treat you.
Yeah. Like I said, if you don't know how to be respectful, then I don't want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? So, because I don't want you to make me slip up and you know.
Yeah, but y'all not gonna be around each other if they're disrespectful when you don't go for that.
Yeah. So it's definitely
that's the best way to show that, hey, we're not meant to be. Right.
So for those that are watching, this is a call-in show, and if you want to comment, you could call us once again. That number is 646-564-9728. And I'm saying what's up to the TikTok nation right now. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and all the other platforms, YouTube and all that. Y'all chime in. I think one of the, and we could go to different aspects of disrespect, and we can go to let's just say relationships. Like even what Keke did right there, I wouldn't be able to accept that from my wife, dancing on another man and stuff like that. That is like ultimate for me, just the ultimate disrespect for that a woman can do towards a man. And a lot of people, but what tripped me out is you got this macho-ness from certain men, and they run this thing where like men supposed to be so tough-skinned when it comes to women disrespecting them. Like, like we don't supposed to react if our woman is being disrespectful to us.
I don't know, but have you ever been out with a woman and she's danced with another guy, you actually at man like, she doing this right in front of me?
It definitely, but I never showed my feelings on it. I never showed my feelings on it. I might have been mad on the inside, but then again, you know, and it could be too, because men, we territorial, and we might not be territorial for the reason that you think we are. Especially if we with a woman, just say we just interested in just dating. We just want to date her. We not really into her like she think that we're into her. It could be another.
But what if he asks if it's okay before he danced all on her butt? Like, hey man, you mad if I dance with you, lady?
I feel funny about, you know, well, I feel funny. I think that's up to her, especially if I don't have no emotional ties to her. Now, if she choose, it's what she choose to do. If she say, hey, if a man came up and asked a woman that I'm with, hey, can I dance with her dog? Blah 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 blah. Well, that's up to her. That's up to her.
Yeah, I've definitely been in that situation before.
Yeah.
I got mad because he was dancing on me, looked back at me like.
Definitely too, because it is sort of. I mean, whoever listening, who thought that Keke Palmer was disrespectful? I know it got to be a lot. The women might not see nothing, but let me ask you this: is there a different level of respect from if we're in a relationship just as boyfriend and girlfriend and husband and wife? Does it make it any difference that you should still, if I'm your boyfriend, isn't that still practice for marriage? You know, do you still owe me the same respect as if I was your husband? You know, is that the case? Because a lot of people say, hey, that's just my boyfriend, that's just my girlfriend. I don't owe them nothing, you know.
So would you let a man cut the rug at a wedding with your wife?
Hell to the no. No. This my wife. This ain't nobody that you come here to, you know.
But he might have some moves that you don't have.
I don't care what moves he got. You get your own. My brother, you get your own. You know, you don't cut no rug with my wife. I cut rug with her. You know? And once again, those that are watching, and if you want to comment on anything, that number is 646-564-9728. Press that 1 if you want to comment.
But what if the woman said that you're...
you insecure.
You insecure.
They're insecure. No, man, come on now.
Come on, you think so?
Yeah. Yep.
You gotta be secure with yourself. To let your wife let a man cut her, a rug with her. You know. I mean, get down. You got moves that you just don't have.
That don't make no difference. You know you wouldn't allow nobody to
say I would. I'm just saying you.
No, don't. Well, you already know me. You already know me. Marriage is sacred to me. I don't play with that. I don't even allow people, even on social media, when with certain little things, people hit. I had to block somebody today for some total disrespectful type stuff. You know what I'm saying? With that, can we chat? Nah, ain't no chatting. Ain't no chatting because, that ain't good for my wife. What Pastor say, you're insecure, but there's a boundary that is set, and that's a no-no. Yeah, right. That's a no-no. You got to set that boundary. And you know what? Another thing, and we're going to come back to this as far as the woman, but there's another disrespect that I find that's real heavy to me. People that are very intrusive. They'll pop up at your house. I don't like people popping up at my house. That's another thing. Oh,
that's
man.
Disrespectful to you. Somebody popping up at your house.
Very, very disrespectful. And people, when you give them stuff, like when people want to borrow stuff from you and they don't return it, or if they return it, they don't take care of your stuff like they supposed to. I mean, what do you find unacceptable?
A lot of things. Like, we talk about relationships. No male best friends. You can't have a best friend, him being a male. It just don't happen. I'm saying, even if we had a party, but a family get together or whatever. Why is your exes there? I want to see your ex.
Right.
Maybe I'm insecure like that.
Said you just insecure like that? Yeah. I mean, no, that's I don't want to see no exes too, because I ain't gonna bring my ex and nobody around you. So why would you bring it around me?
Yeah, my current girlfriend exes, they never meet. Why? They ain't got no reason to meet each other.
Right.
You don't know what kind of taste I have. You'll never find out.
Like I said, borrowing things, damaging your property, don't want to pay for it. You know people gonna gossip about you regardless to the fact. So that too much don't bother me, because always gonna have that person. But I just don't like I don't like people that take my kindness for weakness. That's another thing that I find very disrespectful, because I'm a giving person. If I can, I give you the shirt off my back, but don't take it for granted.
You know what else I don't like? How much is gas per gallon now?
Oh yeah, it's almost $4 someplace.
Almost $4. So you give somebody a ride across town, it might be an hour.
Oh yeah.
And they'll give you $5 worth of gas.
Oh.
Is that disrespectful or what?
Disrespectful as I don't know what. Said that's not even 2 gallons, with that. Yeah, because gas is burning out so quick. What about another thing I find disrespectful too, man? It is just on this on bathroom tip to me. I think me and you talked about this. When you use a public restroom and somebody come right directly next to you with a bunch of urinals just open. That's another like this. I'll be like, man, why?
You know what else is super disrespectful?
What?
When somebody come over to your house and do a number 2.
It's disrespectful. What if they can't hold it?
And leave smeary smudge all over the toilet.
Yeah, that'd be not. It said don't wash their hands. Or somebody come in your house and just go directly in your refrigerator.
They don't wash their hands or nothing.
I mean, they just don't even ask. Just walk right in like, what you got to eat? Pulling stuff. And you like, what? People that don't know time limits of calling you. You know what I'm saying? As far as when you sleeping late,
you know my boy just did to me yesterday. He called me at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah.
And I said, man, I don't have men calling me at 5 o'clock in the morning. Did somebody just die or something? I was actually mad. Like, I have never woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning and want to talk to another man.
It's crazy. It's crazy. What he said is ludicrous, but or somebody talking over you while you eating, or talking over your food, reaching up. You know what I'm saying? They used to
talk.
You know what? When I was working at Greektown, that was a big thing, because I was union president. So when I used to go on my lunch breaks, people used to always try to talk to me during the period of me trying to take my lunch. And they would stand over. I'd be like, look, I ain't trying to be mean, but please don't stand over me while I'm eating, And it's crazy. Just real crazy. Ludicrous. What's another thing for you? And if anybody watching and you got some similar things, that number, once again, 646-564-9728. Press that 1 if you want to be heard. You got anything else?
You know what else one of my cousins, I can't say this.
Why?
You might listen to this show. This guy, though, his wife called me up and said, You and your girl got into it. I don't appreciate you having my husband out all night. And I'm like, what?
Something similar happened to me. What's up, Dan? Dan the man. What? you know what? Would you find I've never seen this happen though, but I could just imagine to a degree it could be very disrespectful. Somebody getting married and they say anybody object to this wedding and somebody say yes. Do you ever seen that happen? Do you think that's disrespectful?
That's crazy.
Said nose blowing at the table, yeah. Just all kinds of just crazy stuff. You ain't never seen that happen. Have you ever seen a wedding reject?
Never. Hey, let me ask you a question, okay?
What's that?
Have you ever been out, you and your lady or your wife, whatever you want to, whatever time period it was, and one of your exes walked up to you and gave you a hug, like, hey.
Oh no. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. I had to push somebody back before like that. I did. I'm like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? You don't do that. Especially my wife. My wife might jump. I'm telling you, she might jump. So you don't do that around my wife. Said only on TV, a different world. Oh, so I did. I can imagine that that some people probably happened in real life, but we just never seen it. We never seen it. But what is some of the disrespect, Dan? What is some of the ways? What is your definition of disrespect? And what are some of the things that people can do to you that is disrespectful? I don't like to be when I'm passionate about something and we discussing some things. I don't like to be cut off in conversation.
Well, you don't like to talk to me, huh?
Yeah. Hey, Pastor said passing gas at the dinner table.
What in there?
Passing gas at the dinner table.
What about your baby mama giving out your social security number and they put you on child support? Is that disrespectful?
That's crazy. That's crazy. What about somebody trying to talk to you while you on the phone? A certain kid at my house does that, and I have to always check that kid for doing that.
See, you don't have a look. I keep telling you, you got to come up with a look, man. You know how Bruce Lee would look when you would hit him, cut him in the mouth, and he see blood?
You silly, man.
You gotta have a look. You gotta have that Ike Turner look like.
Nobody don't care about that. And another thing too, if you have to address something very serious with me, pull me to the side. I don't like to be fronted in front of people either. That's another thing that'll bring out the evil in me, the evil that men do.
Yeah, you can't cuss at me.
Yeah.
Or get loud with me. Oh my God. That's for bananas.
Hey, Dan said when a bigger dude say, "Excuse me, little nigga."
Oh my God.
Dog.
I ain't little like that. Dan must be like 5'2".
There you go. Yeah, I mean, just that.
Oh yeah, that didn't happen to me when I was in the 3rd grade, though.
Just that word period, just ignorant, just
not as a grown man.
Just that word period. The older I got, the more it really played out, man. It just what is it? He said I'm 5'8" and some change. That's what it is.
Dan must have a twin brother. Dan, I knew he was only like 5'5".
Well, I ain't gonna play with you. So what is the latest disrespectful thing that happened to you? Think about it. What is the latest disrespectful?
You want me to tell you the latest one that happened to me?
Yeah.
I gave somebody a ride home from work. So I got a little gas. Give me a couple of, it was on the other side of town. I live on the west side. He lives on the downtown Detroit. He said, well, I'll give you the money. So we get there. He said, do you got Zelle? I said, what? I ain't got no Zelle. Oh, I'll give it to you next time I see you. Disrespectful.
You know what? I just had something very disrespectful happen to me. Somebody called me in distress. Just today, called me in distress, and I was trying to minister to them, and they cussed me out. and they cussed me out because they kept trying to make depress themselves, and I kept saying, hey, say this, try to put you in
that must have been a mama or daddy thing. Which one?
Huh?
Mama or daddy?
What you mean?
About only a mama or a daddy would do something like that.
Nah. Nope. Nope. Not none of them.
Oh no, you should. I'd let them have it.
No, man. I'm gonna tell you, but God did cuss them out. What kind of stuff is that, man? No, man. Don't do that. That person hung up on me. Forget it. Boom. I was like, oh well. What would Jesus do? But it was funny.
Do you think it's disrespectful, for a baby mama to call you to tell you about what's going wrong in her relationships? Is that wrong?
Why would I even want to hear that?
I'm just saying, do you think disrespectful?
Especially if we don't have that type of relationship. Somebody calling you and talking to you, you ain't seen them in years, and they calling you, picking up the conversation like y'all been talking for,
a guy or a girl?
A long time. One of your friends or, one of your friends.
No, I got a bad habit of doing that. So, I call an ex I ain't talked to in like 8 years. Like, hey, what up? What you got up? And they like, who is this? I say, it's me. They say, who? And I say my name.
Wow.
I think that's funny though.
You stupid. You stupid. But you do that.
I do that all the time, man. That's about if we ain't stop talking to each other off of from something bad that's happened. I do it to you in a heartbeat. I call you like I just talked to you yesterday, but I ain't talked to you in like 8 years.
Man, but once again,
you could be married or anything.
Wait a minute. Dan said someone asking you to borrow money when they still owe you money. Oh, yes, that one right there. That's a big one. Somebody is notorious in my camp for that. Somebody is very, very notorious for that. I'm just
say their name.
Man, I ain't saying no name.
Come on.
But somebody is very
male or female?
Male. Very, very notorious for that. Act like you ain't gave them nothing.
What you talking about, Wallace?
Nah. Wait. What is you doing, man? You just gonna put somebody's name out there and stuff and make people.
He like he know what his many fans gonna listen to the show.
He never asked me. He never asked me for money. It doesn't Pastor calling you trouble. I'm for real, man. I just that just. What about people that
What about when you pastoring at church and somebody go to sleep in the middle of you pastoring? You think that's disrespectful or what?
That comes with the territory. That comes with the territory sometimes. Maybe somebody, I take it as maybe somebody just really had a rough day, but they pushed all the way through to come to church.
Right.
You know, yeah, because if that's the case, you was very disrespectful plenty of times. The pastor said, "We know someone like that. Get used to it." Yeah, very, very, very disrespectful. I'm telling you, I'm probably my wife probably said, I'm disrespectful right now. She up there trying to see, probably hear me all down here. Well, pastor said, just don't snore.
Oh no! If you sleep out, you don't know if you snoring or not.
I'm telling you, I ain't gonna ask you because I already know the question. Because I see you. I see you. Boy.
Oh, you don't want to say nobody's names, but you're gonna put me out there, right? You very disrespectful.
Hey, the noise of that guy. Hey, being truthful at the wrong times, that's disrespectful. Say being truthful at the wrong time. Is that a certain thing?
No, you know what I think is real disrespectful? Like when you're at the barbershop waiting to get your haircut, and somebody sitting in the chair and say, hey man, don't go too far back on my hairline. And they ain't got a hairline, they got like a bald spot.
Man, I remember, Lord forgive me for this. I remember I had to cuss my barber out one time. Because he was talking to somebody, and a spit drop came and hit me on my forehead. Man, I was so pissed. You talk about pissed. I'm like, man, you wait to hold a conversation when you finish cutting me.
That must have been in the 90s, right?
Yeah, because my hairline ain't. He got his vengeance. He took that.
JD revenge, huh?
Yeah, he took that boy back, boy. Yeah, but you know what? You can talk too, because when yours grow back, you look like the Road Warrior Hawk. You just shaved yours today. It's disrespectful to sit in the chair knowing you ain't got no hair to cut.
But you say, I just like the feel of the clippers on me. You be going to sleep.
No, you know what would be disrespectful? If you sat in the chair with just a patch of hair and cut it off, and he cut it off, and the barber say $15 for a patch of hair. Huh?
I had the barber line me up, give me a lineup, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And the barber said, hey man, I tried to do what I can do. He gave me some sharp sides and a little tiny peak in the middle up front.
You know, what about, I guess you could go to this degree. Just say if you pull up to the gas station and the guy just grab your gas pump, like I got that for you.
Did you pay him for doing it?
I got that for you. You know, you ain't ask them or nothing. They start washing your windows and doing all that. Because with me, I'm a giver. So if I give, I'm gonna give it to you anyway. You know, I'm gonna give you what I'm gonna give you anyway.
Hold up, don't mean to cut you off. But you know what I really hate?
What?
Somebody that's healthier than you with nice clothes on, ask you if you got $1, begging you for $1. He begging all the customers by the door at the store. Like, how you what?
Has this ever happened to you? I find this disrespectful. If you just say your car went down, you ain't have a car, you at a gas, you at the bus stop, and somebody you know just drive right by you.
Oh, that's not happening.
Huh?
That's happened to me.
For real?
Maybe they had somewhere to go important.
What about what about not attending a best friend's funeral? Just say that, not attending a best friend's funeral. Could that be disrespectful? Like, even if you had some things planned, don't soak back in the chair. If you had some things planned, or because I know there was plenty of funerals that I missed of some good friends, but it wasn't nothing intentional.
Yeah, I just missed a funeral last weekend. I didn't know about it until the funeral, until they was having a funeral, and I was on my way to work.
Because some people, but what about people that say, hey, I don't do funerals, and it'd be a very close person to them and they don't come. I don't do funerals. It depressed me, so I don't do funerals. Huh?
I want to say something so disrespectful. Maybe this is disrespectful. Like if somebody asks you why you ain't go to the funeral, and I don't know if you've seen what Biggie Smalls security guard has said. Go to the funeral for what? That end is dead.
Wow. I just, what, it seemed weird to talk about this, but when you talk about celebrities when they talk, but I just seen it came on while I was asleep. It was a interview they were doing where this wrestler was talking about remember Mean Gene Okerlund?
Mm-hmm.
When he died and his funeral came, he said that only 2 wrestlers came to the funeral. The rest of them, and the ones that was his tightest friends, like Hulk Hogan and all them, didn't even show up. So that he felt that was disrespectful. But what about weddings? If you don't go to your boy's wedding, or you don't,
I don't know. I never had a wedding before, so I couldn't tell you.
I'm talking about go to your boy's wedding, or.
I had a lot of friends. You know what? I had a lot of friends that got married. They didn't even invite me to the wedding.
Is it disrespectful to decline being the best man? If they ask you, hey, why don't you be my best man? You be like, that disrespectful? Or,
nah.
Or what about being a godfather? They ask you to be the godfather. You, a child, and you refuse it. Huh?
I can see myself refusing. I don't want to be your child's godfather. For what? Something happened to you, I'm not gonna be there for you. For him?
Wow. You disrespect.
And that can be strange, because, growing up, I was your godfather, and that was strange to me. And you older than me.
You need a walker. How you gonna talk about something being a godfather? You know what? You about to make me go somewhere, but Lord forgive me right now. I ain't even about to go there. See, you being disrespectful right now. Don't you?
I was still there for you, my little man. I had to be there for my little man.
You being disrespectful right now. You know I was a father to you. Hold on. We got a caller. Hold on. You rocking with the Fatcat Show? What's happening?
It's Dan, man.
Oh man, Dan the man. What's up, baby?
Man, Kyle, y'all be cracking me up. I had to jump in just because I enjoy listening to Thomas Bill's answers. I don't know where them things come from.
Dude, did you just say my whole name for real?
Well, it's two of y'all? Which one? What
the one the last name ain't Bills.
You go like satellite or something, right? That's why I put your government name out there. You see, that's what family do. What I just did was disrespectful.
Right. Hey, Dan, do you find it disrespectful to if somebody offer you to be the best man at their wedding, you decline? Is that disrespectful?
It depends on how you do it.
I mean, how would you
typically being a best man is a financial investment? What if you ask somebody that's broke?
I know. Well,
you gonna make them. You gonna put them in a pole house trying to do your wedding, trying to fly in and do all that stuff. Like not everybody in a situation to do that or have the time.
Okay.
So I don't make an assumption. I don't make an assumption that somebody's in a position to do that for me.
Right. So what about a godfather?
It depends on what they expecting. Some people say godfather don't mean nothing. But if you really mean, like, if you want the person to be present and you're not available for that, like, I mean, I think, to me, it's kind of like when people be doing marriage proposals and they say no. Like, why would you ask somebody when you don't know the answer?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'm talking about somebody asking somebody to marry them, you thinking the person gonna say yes, right? Or you wouldn't even ask.
But are you? Well, but you know, some of them, they be out there, they be out there, then they be surprised. Like, they get no's. Like, how you gonna get a no?
Right. What about leaving?
Yeah, I don't even understand how that happened.
Leaving somebody at the altar, that's disrespectful. You should have told me before I went up there. That's disrespectful.
That is disrespectful.
That's only in the movies.
No, it ain't.
You know somebody that got left at the altar?
Yes, sir.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Really?
You gonna be all right?
Yeah.
you okay?
I make sure I get your walker when you need to go to. Yeah, it's crazy.
So what was the situation where they got left at the altar?
The girl just didn't show up. I was too, you know how when something happens to a person and it was so traumatizing, so you really don't want to bring it back up to them, like, man, what happened with that situation? Because it's a you know, that report, but I heard that she really didn't want to marry him in the first place. This is what I'm hearing, you know. So
that's more than disrespectful. That's public humiliation.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you know, I just thought of another one.
Uh-oh.
Don't say no uh-oh. Like, when your girlfriend give you an STD, is that disrespectful?
Wow. Murder.
I'll go with yes.
Survey says. That's crazy. Your girlfriend, though. No.
And y'all sharing medicine.
Yeah.
That guy's crazy right here. No, especially if your wife give you one.
Whoa.
But,
is there any counseling that can help that?
Man, you crazy. You crazy.
That's a good question. That's a good question passing time. Is there any counseling that can help that?
You know what?
What would Jesus do if somebody gave you herpes?
You got.
How do you guide somebody to tell you that? You tell them they gotta forgive.
You know what? You can forgive, but the Bible gives you a right to divorce, of course, especially infidelity. Yeah.
But I would hope they would stay together. They don't need to be sharing that one else to the rest of the world.
Because they got
together.
They got the gift they keep giving.
I mean, at that point, y'all both there.
Wow. You guys, man. That is crazy. But
options become limited unless you usher.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. And that's what we was talking about. Did you see the incident? We going back to it because we got 9 minutes. Did you see the incident with Keke Palmer and her guy?
Not really. I mean, obviously everybody's talking about it, but I didn't actually watch the footage. But it sounds, from what I hear, you can correct me if I'm wrong, it looks like, I think she went to a concert and was Usher sang to her, and she was wearing an outfit that was very revealing, and then her dude posted on social media and said, "You are a mother." Yeah,
she was all on him. She was all on him too, shaking.
All on the dude with herpes.
All on him, shaking it, doing everything, and he called her out. And the funny thing is too, a lot of people, they gave her backlash as being a mother that should be respectful. But they really got on him for being an insecure guy. And is it fair to call somebody?
Oh yeah, because he put her on blast. Yeah. He put her on blast on social media.
But he should have said something on that ride home. He should have let everything out, but he didn't. He let everything out on social media.
Was he there?
No.
Was he there when it was happening?
No. No.
Oh, I thought he was there. Aw.
He did.
And you said she was dancing with her? So was Usher just singing to her? Or was she like putting it on him?
He came down off the stage, came and got her, brought her on stage, and then she leaned she leaned all into him, got all on him, was singing with him and doing her thing, like skin to skin, and it was like enjoying, then started shaking it, with that revealing outfit, showing her buns and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be honest. A lot of men, we don't like to be honest and true on some things. My wife couldn't do that. My wife.
What would you do?
Man, my wife tried to do that. If I was there.
Yeah, what would you do?
Boy, I'd be the man that turned Usher concert up out.
I'm talking about you would hit Usher or grab her?
Man, shoot.
What would you do?
Captain Caveman.
I'm telling you though.
Huh?
To who?
Captain Caveman.
Would you put hands on Usher or your wife?
No, I'd be like... I'd be like...
He definitely wouldn't be able to put hands on Usher because he'd be unconscious.
Yeah, you'll win the fight but lose the battle. Because if Usher bleeds on you, you're done.
Maybe we should ask what Ja
They
Rule
won't
would
care. It's gonna look worse for you because your woman gonna get sung to by Usher and you gonna get to take a beat down from security.
Busta Rhymes might run back on stage.
Everybody gonna stay clear of that blood. Would you get some Usher blood on you?
Oh Lord.
I'd be scared to punch him.
That's what we talked about, being equally yoked with your significant other, whoever you select, because he knew she dressed like that. That's not her first time dressing anything.
That's like the other side of it. He was trying to act brand new. He knew exactly what he got into. Yeah, and that's not the first time she did it.
Yeah, because not too long ago, was the comedian Ryan Davis. He made this point. He said he just did a video of her, of him taking a picture of her shaking it, telling her to shake it in front of the camera. He didn't have no problem then, but now he got a problem now.
But when your money ain't right, then you gonna have a lot of problems. When the last time you seen somebody who had their money was right and they was complaining about a woman, you go get another one. Leave her alone, get another one when your money is right. Who cares? Be insecure about this.
Then again, I think the conversation was with a lot of them was like, his money ain't strong enough to be talking like that. He need to just shut up, because she the money maker. So a lot of people was like, why is he complaining when she taking care of him? So now it looked like she told she did a video recently, said it's over. It's over with him, and that Usher can sing to her all he want to. So now he done talk.
Ouch.
So now he done talked himself out of $7.5 million. So
who cares? Go get your own money. Get rid of them. Ain't complaining about nobody.
He ain't getting that money.
I know. So it's
I guarantee you, he texted her after all that and said, "I'm sorry, I don't know what I was speaking."
So who gets who? Nah, I was about to say who gets spousal support or support.
They're not married, right?
Right.
No, they're not married, but they had a baby together. So who gets?
Oh, she got a baby with old boy?
Yeah, they just had a baby.
And she danced with Usher? Oh, no. I didn't understand. Oh, no.
That baby not leaving her. She the breadwinner.
Right.
And she the woman.
Right. And he ain't got that going on, I guess. No, he a fitness trainer, right? I think, yeah. That's what he is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was a come up.
I know it. He done messed it all up. He probably on the line.
He done messed it all up.
Probably like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he done messed it all up.
Done jacked it all up, huh? Done messed up the church's money. So I don't know. What's up, Q? I see you on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely, I don't know, but women.
He got bad counsel.
I think it's.
That's where your boy is supposed to say, "Man, you need to take that down, bro. That's gonna kill you."
You know what? That's another thing that's so disrespectful for people to think that men have to have feelings of stone. Like we don't. Like you could just do anything to us, and we supposed to be brick. So our feelings are never taken into consideration when things happen. Like people tripping because he tripped. If that was my wife on stage doing that bull crap, I've been mad as hell too. And I know a lot of people might not want to admit it right now. I know, Dan, you probably ain't gonna want to say that. Huh?
You can call me out.
Dan, or would you have tripped? Maybe
in that situation?
Yeah.
That ain't happening to me.
What would you do? He came down singing to you.
I wouldn't call her out like that. I do it my own way. So I wouldn't do it that way. I would have just said, "This ain't for me."
What about if a singer did
90 seconds.
a girl like Leon from the Fat Heartbeats?
You know who you date.
Yeah.
You know who you date, and you know what you're doing. And then when they show you that, then okay, that's what you want to do. That's your life. I ain't gonna shame someone for it. I'm gonna just say, I thought you were different.
Right. Man.
I think but again, that's a person talking that's lived life a bit.
Yeah,
He's
right.
still young.
Yeah, he is.
He did a young
60 seconds.
response. Yeah. Me, you've been through a few things, you realize that it ain't worth really sweating nobody like that. And you definitely not gonna, I would have known immediately, me going after a public figure talking about the mother angle and stuff,
yeah.
I would have known immediately. I would have got trashed.
But they old. He's young. He's somebody's daddy. He a baby daddy.
But anyway, man, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Fatcat Show. It's always good to have my boy Dan on here, Dan the Man. Dan
the Man.
See him too often or hear from him too often, but it's good to have you on here. So since you on here, man, we'll give you the last words, man.
10 seconds.
God bless you. Good night.
All right, y'all. We up out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.